Yo, what's good, everybody? Today we finna go over some TikToks that's really just mind blowing. Like, it's a lot of things in our sky. It's a lot of UAPs or alien like technologies. A lot of things, strange things. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get straight up into it. Do your own research when you look into this information. Some of this stuff could be false. Some of this stuff could be real. We just don't know. But I'm just presenting the information in order to get you aware.
Of the United States is fucking lying. I think this whole administration has completely lost their fucking mind. And I think we're all gonna die.
This is from that movie Don't Look Up, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't acting. I'm pretty sure he was on point because the way he coming off seemed like he was genuinely trying to tell people something.
The two-state solution is the only credible path to peace and security for both Israelis and Palestinians.
Only this solution will allow Israelis and Palestinians to live side by side in peace and security.
Vivre en paix believes that the Palestinian people should live in peace and security within their own state.
This is also a demand for peace and security for the peoples of the two countries.
An independent, democratic, and viable Palestinian state existing side by side and in peace and in security with Israel.
It is a two-state solution with Israel and Palestine living side by side in peace and security. And that is why Ireland last year, with Spain, Norway, and Slovenia, recognized the state of Palestine.
Breaking, Vladimir Putin just answered Trump's submarine threat by calling in China. Today, Russia and China launched joint military drills in the Sea of Japan, simulated combat operations, live fire exercises, and one clear message: we're watching you too. It started with a digital clash. Trump publicly confirmed that 2 U.S. Navy nuclear submarines are moving closer to Russia. That statement followed an online spat with former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev.
Why can't the president just leave people alone? Like, it feels like they steady trying to put these distractions out here to keep people away from what's really going on. And this stuff's starting to become real because we at the peak of World War III. And every war that's happened in the past, there's always been a reset around that same time. That's why Tartaria was destroyed and all ancient Egypt and everything like that was destroyed because of the Roman Empire and everything else that's happened in the past. A lot of wars lead to resets, lead to all types of things, devastation, millions of people just wiped off. So that's kind of weird how, they got this whole reset great, 2030 agenda, and we in the middle of this war thing going on.
Medvedev, who warned the U.S. could face direct consequences. Now Moscow and Beijing are pushing back. Their joint drills today showcased aircraft, destroyers, and coordinated missile tracking. A quiet but strategic show of force. Military analysts say this is more than theater, it's a signal. If the U.S. escalates, Russia won't stand alone. Trump's team says the subs are for deterrence, but critics warn this could provoke a dangerous response. So here's the question. Are we watching a power display or the early moves of something far more serious? Drop your thoughts below. This
What the fuck is going on here?
All those tanks, all those military grade items that they using. Like, y'all, we at war, bro. Like, we need to embrace that and prepare and look forward to, things that don't require social media, because everybody's saying first thing they're going to do is knock out the power grid. The power grid is over 50 years old. So it's kind of messed up. It's weird that they haven't upgraded that with the tax dollars that we spend over centuries. But even the roads, I mean, most of that money is going out of the country to help other countries fight other countries, which includes you as the country that's helping the other country in the war. And it's just like a bunch of crazy stuff, really. It's just a bunch of crazy stuff going on, y'all.
If at any moment you see Comet 3I Atlas approaching planet Earth, follow these steps carefully. First, do not panic. Try to remain calm. What comes next could be a highly advanced species that neither you nor me could understand. Perhaps they come in peace, seeking to explore our world. Or perhaps not. In that case, Simply watch as the end approaches our existence. For the last time, embrace your loved ones, for it may be the last time you ever see them. Comet 3I Atlas is only the beginning of something much greater. Time and reality will no longer be the same. The rules we once understood no longer apply. The universe begins to crumble before our eyes. What we have known as reality is shattering. There is no turning back. What comes is inevitable, and our only option is to accept it. Do not scream. Do not cry. Do not try to do anything. Simply accept your fate. This is the end of what we once knew. What comes is not something we can stop. Look to the skies one last time and watch as everything disintegrates around you.
Are they preparing us for something, y'all? Crazy.
If at any moment you...
It's crazy.
Go look at Wolf Creek Pass FAA weather cam. Let's look at it. That is wild. It is very wild. Let's go look at Wolf.
You just know we're fucked when the chief of the FBI that Trump just appointed is trying to warn the country.
See? What I say? Like, they clearly trying to tell us something without telling us because they have to. But at the same time, it's like, stop beating around the bush, bro. Just tell us what's really going on. Tell us what's really in the files. Tell us what's really taking place. Like, it seems like they don't want to tell us nothing unless it's last minute or until they know for sure. And by that time, it's usually last minute. And they're not caring or worried about us. They only worried about themselves. Like, it's clear as day, because why wouldn't you keep us updated, like, you know, current versus telling us after things happen or after things get leaked? It's kind of weird. Like, our whole jurisdiction system is just different.
What Trump just said is important to pay attention to, and I'll explain why after you hear this.
Such breakthrough, this technology brings the potential for bad as well as for good, for peril as well as for progress. But the daunting power of AI is it's not going to be a reason for retreat from this new frontier. On the contrary, it is the more reason we must ensure it is pioneered first and best.
Now, why is this important to take note of? Well, let me give you 5 points from a biblically prophetic perspective, highlighting the dangers of AI. Number 1, end time warnings from the Bible. Now let's focus for a moment on the Antichrist and world control. Some people believe AI could help create a powerful global system, like the one described in Revelation 13. With America positioning itself as a leader in this technology, could the beast system begin in the United States?
The beast is AI. Like, do not take the beast. Do not take AI, which means do not take the chip. Do not take anything that you put into your biological essence, because you wasn't made with that. So even though it's helpful, there's people behind this type of technology that isn't really going to help you. Like, they already got the top AI designers and developers in the army. They want to merge the army with artificial intelligence, with army technology. So it's at the point where it's like, it seems like it's going in that direction. And at the end of the day, we can't really trust what they say as far as this type of stuff. Clearly, even AI is telling people there's clearly something going on. It's just a matter of when they plan on telling us for real, because they don't, and they will never. We have to come up with this information. We have to come across this information and spread it. It's the only way.
Breaking news, the Pentagon orders secret emergency meeting. Hundreds of U.S. generals and admirals from across the globe have been told to rush to Virginia next week without being told why. Even those overseeing troops in conflict zones are being pulled away from their commands. The move has left top officers baffled and worried, with some openly questioning the risk of yanking so many leaders off duty at the same time. All of it is super weird, one official said. Is this the beginning of a new war?
Yes.
They're still coming in. See how they resemble size and shape? Okay, meteors do not do this, people. Meteors do not resemble size and shape, come in like this in perfect formation, perfect separation. That is not normal. This is not normal. It was never normal on this site.
They on the way, people. They on the way. They on the way. Like, we're not the only species in this universe. Like, that lie is already broken. Clearly.
You do not see this. Somebody should see these coming down somewhere. The last time the guy blocked me, I tried to make him aware. He described continuous green objects going into the Gulf of Mexico right after I posted my other video. This is the same thing. This is another fleet. This is what they're doing. They're coming in waves. It took them a while. They had to run a bunch of interference and make it inconspicuous, but you do not have meteors come in like this. This is not how they come in, people.
No.
That is like literally the creepiest thing I've ever seen. No, it's changing. It's changing. There's lights in the sky too.
I think this is AI, y'all. But if it's not, it's just creepy.
This is no coincidence. The sky looks like that. Just had 80-mile-per-hour winds. Y'all think it's a game. Look at that. That is a war. Don't be fooled, people. This is a war going on. Y'all let it be. Oh, that's so pretty. Nah, it's a war going on. Right above your heads. And it starts underwater. Why you think they want to cover it? Y'all crazy if y'all let these people fool y'all, man.
Yeah.
I know what's happening. God body.
What the fuck? I know I'm not tweaking, folk.
Yeah, bro. I think you tweaking this. The clouds are moving.
Hold on, folk. I'm still, folk. I'm still.
It looks like that because it's the coverage of the whole sky, so you don't really see the sun in the same position. You just see all the clouds itself moving, which kind of gives you the view of the sun moving, but the clouds are moving, bro. You're tweaking, but it's okay though. It's okay though. I'm glad you brought that to our attention.
I would hope America is paying attention right now. The Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, just called a meeting with America's top generals. Now, mind you, there might be about 400, close to 500 top generals and admirals, and they called at least 100 of those. Now, you got to ask yourself, why does he want to meet with all of those generals? Mind you, this is a random call. Now, I want you to keep in mind this. They called this meeting. Nobody knew about it. Usually when they call meetings, these meetings have to be planned. They have to be thought out. People know about these. This was just as random as you crossing the street on the wrong side. They're going to Virginia to meet at Base Quantico. What's really going on? What I say is this. We should be very aware, not afraid, very aware. Because at this point in time, anything can happen. There's a lot of what ifs. What if it's aliens? What if they're gearing up to go to war? What if it's this? What if it's that? Whatever it is, you need to be ready. Just remember, this year has been real tricky, and it seems like they've been playing from a different playbook. But to randomly call the top, the best of the best, to be in one place at one time, something doesn't seem right. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, jump down the rabbit hole. You'll see. There are people who have been affiliated with the military for so long, and even they're saying that this doesn't seem right.
Yeah, because everybody know. It's just certain times and certain things people just can't say. But it's clear as day to me. Like, they planning something, or they trying to negotiate to de-escalate something that's already been established and planned. But guess we ain't got a choice but to see.
That this has never, ever happened before. Now let's talk about this.
All right, y'all. I think I might have caught something again. Check it out. So at first, I thought this was just a glare, right? Because when it gets closer, it looks like that. But then watch. It literally bounces. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Right there. Boom. And then boom. Woo-wee. Boom. What the heck? Alright, I don't know what's happening on this live stream, but look at that. Boom. All the way up to the sky. It's even leaving a streak. And then another one. Look at that. Uh-huh. And here's another one. Look at that. What in the world? It literally left a streak. Let me rewind that and I'm gonna zoom in for you guys.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but clearly it's not a bug. And if it's an asteroid, it wouldn't be going in different directions, changing patterns. So yeah, they definitely hear people, and it's time to prepare. Get you a bug out bag, get everything you need, all the essentials, stock up on water, whatever you have to do to be ahead of certain people, because it's gonna be crazy out here, y'all, and we need to be prepared. It's just, even if it don't happen, it's good to just be prepared in a certain way, because you never know. You just never know. And it's just at this time in life, I have a kid, so I can't be out here messing around. Like, when things get crazy or if something seems off, I'm on go. Like, I'm already ahead of the game because I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be the one that's not prepared or speculating that it's not true or real. And then it hits you. And then you out there looking stupid because you wasn't prepared. You didn't believe a lot of things that conspiracy theorists said. So yeah, man, it's definitely something out there. It's definitely something on Earth. And pretty soon we'll find out.
Shorty, tell me that ain't nothing flaming falling out the sky, G.
Now that looked like a meteor. Like, that looked like something. But then again, we don't know for sure. But it's a lot of stuff in the sky.
On Cato Gray, and it's going down, G. What the fuck is that, bro?
Okay, actually, no, it can't be, because it's going zigzag. I don't think like asteroids or meteors wouldn't do all that. So this looks like some type of intelligent force, but who knows?
Shorty, what the fuck is I'm looking at?
Oh, there goes a second one right there. And
Am I tweaking?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I mean, y'all can barely see what it look, but look.
Y'all, hey, this ain't normal. There's something out there, y'all. Unless they testing their technology, it's either the US or some other countries testing their technology, or this is something outside of our infrastructure. This is something that we don't even know as humans. So, like I said, it's here. 3i Atlas has already been putting out probes, and 3i Atlas is already on the way. The probes got here first, but yeah, it's crazy, y'all.
Look, what the fuck is that? Gee, this thing was just falling out and turned into light. What the fuck is this, boy? The one at the top right now, that's a plane, so I can see that's a helicopter or something. But this other shit, oh, look, Shorty, it's falling and then it turned into, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's a whole city in the sky. They got a city in the sky for?
Yesterday, an ordinary man found a shard of broken glass in the countryside. He casually held it up, pointing it toward the sky. What he thought was merely sunlight refracting revealed, on the other side of the glass, a massive spacecraft invisible to the naked eye. It hovered high above, its outline sharp and distinct, resembling some colossal mechanical structure slowly rotating. More astonishingly, when he captured it all on his phone, nothing appeared when viewed with the naked eye. It could only be seen through that piece of glass. Scientists suggested it might be a visual illusion caused by spectral shift.
Over the clouds, look, like what could that be? Is that a UFO? my god. Oh my god. Over the
Looks to me like plasma, but I could be wrong. That could be some type of mothership that's already here, waiting on the other one to pop up.
The world is in shock. Yesterday, in South Dakota, the skies unleashed a storm unlike anything we've seen. Thunder and lightning nonstop, as if a...
So imagine being outside and it's lightning like that. Are you going out to get your mail or to the store? Like, I don't think I'm leaving the crib if I see that out my backyard, because that's going crazy. You can get hit by any of that.
Spiritual battle was unfolding right above us. Many are asking, is this just weather or a sign of something deeper? The Bible reminds us in Ephesians 6:12, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." This storm is a reminder that unseen battles rage constantly. But take heart, Christ has already overcome the world. We at Daily Faith Ministry believe God allows these signs to awaken our spirit, to call us back to prayer, repentance, and faith. So let this moment not bring fear, but courage. Stand firm, cling to the word, and shine your light in the darkness.
Yep, they're here. The UFOs are in Cleveland. What the fuck?
Can somebody tell me what's going on? What is that? What is that?
Oh no. What is that?
What's happening?
I'm turning it down. It shot a lot again. Look, oh my God.
I'll turn it down to 11.
What the fuck is that?
All right. I just had to call and tell you, look in the sky. Just look in the sky.
It's shooting the light down. What the fuck is that? It look like it's taking somebody.
Shut up.
What the fuck is that? Look, it did it again.
Hey, why are you so loud?
Look, baby.
I see it, babe.
It's shooting the light down. What the fuck is that?
It's showing me on the phone.
He said, I see it, babe.
And I see it right in the car.
Oh my God.
Where is they shining that light?
What the fuck?
Is they shining it down? That's in the sky. What the fuck is in the sky, yo?
What the fuck is that, y'all?
And it looks like it's over there by campus.
All right, y'all. That's it for that video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is just some esoteric alien like UFO type of TikToks, like some stuff that I came across that I thought would be good to present to y'all, man. I mean, because like I said, most of the stuff you don't see on mainstream, these are just casual people, just daily lives. But then again, it's good to get this information. It's good to do your own research and stay aware. Like I said, get you a bug out bag. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit like, comment, share. Let me know what you want to hear next. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for tuning in again. And yeah, we going up. I'm out. Let's go.
Resonating with the energy, pushing past the hours, it was late for a century. Smoking on a flower, I had 8 from dispensary. Protect your power higher than the tower in your sensory.